Hello everyone, this is the Linux command line Ultimate Tutorial Series episode number 11. And in this video you will learn how to apply simple filters from the Linux command line. I think one of the greatest features of the Linux OS is that you can handle very large files with just simple tools. And by large files, I mean files that contain millions of lines. So let's get started. For this tutorial, I have created a sample file. Let's view its content. As you can see, it contains 20 different words. To make it easier for you, I have also opened this file in a text editor, and I will keep it open here on the right side. And I will also keep it above other windows. If I press F11 in my Kate text editor, this is KDE text editor, you will also see the line numbers here. So here are 20 lines with different words. Okay, let's clean this screen. So the first tool I would like to show you is to sort words in your text file. As you can see here, these words are randomly distributed. Let's apply the sort command. You type sort and the name of the file. Now as you can see, everything is sorted in alphabetical order. So we have some duplicated words here and also some unique words here. So let's say you want to extract only unique words or you want to remove duplicates, whatever. So to do that, you need first to sort your file. So again, we apply the same sorting command and we redirect the output of this command to a new text file. If you have watched previous episodes of this series, you probably know how to do this redirection. And we will name it sample sorted.txt. Yeah, sorry you don't see it here. So now we have two files here, one of them is sorted and another one is the original one. So if you want to remove the duplicates, let's clean this screen and you type uniq and the name of the file. But remember, to apply the uniq command you need to have your file sorted first. As you can see, now we have only unique words. All the duplicated words have been removed. But what if you want to see the duplicated words, for example? So you can apply the same command with the option diff. It will print only the duplicates. You see, the word duplicate is duplicated. Now let's see a more advanced option, and it will be the command grep. It is a very powerful command and it has many features. If you know, in Linux you can view the information about any command using the command man. So if I type man grep, you can see different instructions here with different options. So you are free to read all of them because there are pretty many of them here. But I will demonstrate you the ones which I use the most often and I think these are the most useful ones. So let's exit from this menu, I press letter Q. And now if I type grep and I want to find only specific line which contains the word Linux. So I type Linux and I type the name of my file. We can use the original sample.txt file. As you can see, average Linux user where the word Linux occurs. If I type another word, let's use unique for example, you can see here it occurs many times. So let's print it. It has printed all lines which contain the word unique. But as you can see, this is not specifically unique word because unique word occurs once, the other words they have additional characters here, but grep command by default searches only for a specific pattern and prints all lines that include that pattern. But if you want to find only unique word, so without all these numbers, you use the same command, but you need to add the option W, which will search only for the word unique, not the string unique. And as you can see, now it has printed only the line which contains the word unique, but if there were any subsequent words here, it would print them too. For example, let's add something here. Some text. I save it, and I run this command again. Now as you can see, it has printed this line with the word unique, but it has skipped all the other words, which have additional characters in them. This command is pretty useful if you have very big file and you want to find some specific words in that file or some specific lines in that file. As you have seen here, we can find and print the line which contains a specific string or specific word. There may be situation when you want to print several lines before the line where your strings occur, or several lines after. You can do that too. To do that, again, you type the command grep, you add option A and specify how many lines you want to print before the specific word. Let's print 3 lines before, for example, or let's print 3 lines after. The A means after here, and we will search for the word Linux in my sample file. Now, as you can see, it has printed the line which contains the word Linux and 3 lines after, so you can see them here. Now let's say we want to print 3 lines before. To do that, you use the same command, but instead of option A, which means after, you use option B, which means before. As you can see, here are the 3 lines we wanted to print. There are many other options. Again, just go to the man page and look for them. For example, I use pretty often the option C. The option C counts how many specific word or string occurs in a file. For example, if I add option C here and I search for the word uniq. Sorry, in this case it will search for the string unique, not the word. So it will count all these lines here. But if I want to count only specific word, I add option W here. Now it's only 1 line which contains the word unique here. You can also print the reverse order. For example, if you remember previously we used this command to print the line which contains the word Linux, and this is the only line which occurs here. So let's say you want to print everything except this line. So you add option V here and it will print everything except this line. This may be pretty useful if you need to remove many lines which contain specific string or specific word. Moreover, you can also combine different options. For example, if we go back to the command where we use the word W, so in this case it means to search not for a string but search for a specific word, and we were looking for the word unique, like this one. And let's say you want to count how many lines contains the specific word unique. So you count, as you can see it's only 1 line which contains that word. But if I remove W, there are 10 of them. So similarly, for example, you can search for another word, like duplicate, for example. You can also add option V here, and you will count how many lines in that file do not contain the word duplicate. As you can see, 13 lines out of 20 do not contain the word duplicate. Actually, again, I was not very correct here, because in this case we use string duplicate, but if you want to use word duplicate, you can add W here, but again, it will be the same because the duplicate is a unique word here. We don't have any numbers or some other characters in that word. You can also use the same things, for example, just for specific character. If we, for example, just look for the letter D, it will print all the words which contain letter D, or let's use some more frequently used letter E. So you see, it prints all the lines which contain letter E. So the grep command is very powerful. Just remember, you go to man, grep, and read about all possible options. All of them are described here in details. This is very powerful command. If you work with text files and you need to filter or do many manipulations with text files, I highly recommend you to use this command. There is another command which you can use for different summary statistics about your text file. This is the command wc. Again, you can go to the man page and read about this command. It counts different things in your text file. For example, I personally use command wc the most often to count number of lines in my file. I type wc with option L and I give the name of my file. There are 20 lines in this file, and you already know this, because you can see here it's 20 lines. You can also use different other options to count many other statistics. For example, if you want to count number of words, there are 24 words in this file. You can also count number of characters. For example, you add option M and it will print you that there are 196 characters in this file. You can also count how many bytes you have in this file if you are more into computer thinking. And again, it's 196 bytes here. And again, I knew all these options from the command man. Personally, I can also say I don't remember all these options, and I often use the command man or help to look at these options. For example, if I forget some command, I quickly type help, and you can see the command C gives you number of bytes, the command M gives you number of characters, the option C provides you count in bytes, option M provides you count in characters, and option L provides you count in lines. You can also count the words with option W. So WC is very powerful command. Now you know how to extract only specific information from a file from the Linux command line. The commands you have learned in this video are also pretty useful if you are doing so-called pipelines. So basically you can run several commands in one line in Linux command line, but this is a topic for another video. So don't forget to subscribe if you are not subscribed yet, and hit the bell notification so you won't miss a new video. Thank you for watching.